All right, Banks, let's turn it over to you. What are you looking at today? I think you want to talk about some, speaking of some Sassacre stocks. I thought I saw Salesforce was on your list of stocks you want to
Yeah, and
walk
this
us
is
through
this.
this morning.
I'm just struck by the fact, and the reason I highlighted this was that Benioff, the CEO, Mark Benioff, was on Fast Money, and he wasn't on Kramer on CNBC. And he usually goes and Kramer kisses the ring, no matter what the report is. And just for context, Salesforce has been an incinerator for money for 2+ years, and I just I was it was like Queen Gertrude, the CEO doth protest too much, methinks.
Yeah.
And I just say, okay, he's saying that we have AI too, or I don't really know what he's saying, and I don't care what he's saying. I just know that he's going to have a hell of a time getting this stock above the 212 to 226 level anytime soon.
Yeah.
And so I just caution people, oh, this was a great stock. Well, you know what? Everybody has their day, and I think their day is over. And that's why, when I hear, oh, well, now it's historically cheap, their business has gotten materially worse, period. And I know you could say, oh, well, it's not going to impact that much, and switching costs and what have you. I think this is going to be a dead cat bounce on some decent volume, to be fair, which gives me a little bit of pause. But 212 to 226, I think that's all you get out of Salesforce. And there's so many other things to do. Why walk into this gin joint?
And
So,
when you start to see that too, Banks, I mean, he bought a lot of companies with stock employee. There's tons of employee-based stock comp at these
yep.
much higher levels. I mean, you're going to start seeing your best and brightest start looking for other opportunities when lion's share of their comp is at 2x this price. And oh, by the way, they had to pay tax on it.
In California, largely. So,
Exactly.
it's, um, I just,
Melting ice cube.
yeah, the buy the dip, and things have, it's at this, this historically low valuation. There's hardly any growth here anymore. So I just, there's so many things to do that we're finding, that Marston's finding, that you're finding, that you don't need to go exhume SaaS companies anytime soon. I guess that's my point.
Okay. All right. So
All right,
stay
I got
away.
a couple more, and then I want to hear about yours. Um, I probably should have waited for Maris, but this is Lily, and this is almost classic head and shoulders activity. The volume
Yeah.
here is higher on the left shoulder. It evaporates here on the head, and then on the right shoulder at this 111.14, the down volume, the pink down volume here starts picking up, and it better
That looks like
hold.
a short. That looks like a awesome short.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying it. And oh, by the way, it's been given nothing but good news from its competitor and itself about how they've won the GLP-1 war. And I guess my point is that's past tense. And what have you done for me lately? So we're at 976 right now. If we take out 965, this prior day low, I think you have follow through down to the 864 level. So if you've been in Lilly, you've made a ton. Look at this, a ton of money, but don't give it back. I think that 965 level is going to be a big problem.
All right. I'm gonna ask Ben about the options on Lily. See if
Okay,
they're not too expensive.
and then one last thing, and I should, again, this is Charlie territory, but this is textbook as
Cool.
well. This is Wells Fargo. J.P. Morgan looks very similar. They don't have the cachet or the CEO that J.P. Morgan does, but this is a break of the 200-day on big volume, and a feeble rally up into resistance and the 200-day, and then cascading lower. So I know Charlie's been bearish on banks for a while. I have too, but now we're getting increased confirmation that
Well,
you
you
want to
guys
be
have been saying
hunting.
this for months, for the past, I think since the first of the year at least, you guys have been saying cautious of these big money center banks, and sure
Yeah,
enough,
and Charlie and Ben more than I, but now I'm saying, you're getting a renewed confirmation that there's problem in the banks with
it follows.
with the 10 year at 410. Here's SEF, and I've been eyeing this. My problem with it is that it's in essence shorting Warren Buffett. Berkshire Hathaway is the number one name in the index that this shorts, and but now it's starting to work. So you could stay tuned. I might be saying, hey, I just shorted the financials via SEF, which is not perfect. Um, but the banks have some big problems, and there's other things to do. So stay tuned for what we're doing down the road.
All right. Can you show us? I added to my rocket yesterday and
Okay.
today. It's trading back to its September lows. I think the management team is probably one of the best in the business, which is why I like the stock. I don't like the chart here, obviously, but I think this is a reaction to what